We will be learning more about the beliefs and teachings of the Baha'i faith this week. You will find out that there are 3 fundamental beliefs and what they mean. That is, those of the oneness of God, the oneness of humankind, and the unity of religion as one religion of God. Several principles are also associated with the Baha'i faith and are considered to be auxiliary to the realization of the fundamental goal of the Baha'i faith, which is world unity. One of these principles is the obligation of followers to independently investigate for the truth. History has witnessed conflict and even bloodshed over slight alterations in religious practice or even a minor change to an interpretation of a doctrine. Personal search for truth enables the individual to know why he or she adheres to a given ideology or doctrine. According to Baha'is, this sort of investigation will lead people to unity as one mankind. Another important belief and principle is that of the elimination of prejudice in all of its forms, such as, for example, when a person or group maintains a negative image of all those outside of the group, without regard for their individual qualities, which creates hatred, war, and disunity. The unity of religion and science is another principle. Baha'is do not believe that science and religion contradict each other. Baha'u'llah affirmed that human intelligence and reasoning powers are a gift that God gives to us, and that science results from our systematic use of these God-given powers. If there were to be a contradiction, Baha'is believe that it's due to superstition related to either religion or science for that particular subject. Another important principle of the Baha'i faith espouses the equality of men and women. The Bab appointed a woman as one of his chief disciples. Baha'is believe that achievement of gender equality is more than simply the righting of wrongs or social injustices from the past against women, but is a key factor in a wide-ranging process of societal change, which will lead to a basic shift in social values and the development of a new civilization in which more feminine qualities would balance that of masculine force, which has had thus far been dominant. Universal education in both religious and non-religious areas is one of the most important principles. While people are urged to assure the education of all children, if financial or other family problems or issues, difficulties prevent them in some instances, and the community cannot assist to meet the need, then preference must unhesitantly be given to the education of female children. This is to both assist women to overcome the handicap of past inequalities, and it assures that through mothers who are considered by Baha'is to be the first teachers in society, will cause the next generation to derive the greatest possible benefit from whatever education a family or community can provide. Economic justice by abolishing the extremes of poverty and wealth, a spiritual foundation of society, and development of an auxiliary international language are other principles. You will also learn about the Baha'i belief in a progressive revelation by each prophet, including Adam, Moses, Abraham, Zoroaster, Jesus Christ, and Muhammad, and the Baha'i recognition of all these prophets and their holy books or commandments within the precepts of their faith.